I'm not well suited for imprisonment.
Well, let me help you.
You'll only have to do one thing.
Tell me.
You'll have to die.
All of us have to believe that we're decent. How do you tell yourself that you're decent?
Ladies and lords of Westeros, gather your swords, your shields, and most importantly, your black diamonds, because today we're talking about Jaime Lannister, the man, the myth, the guy who thought pushing a kid out of a window was a solid life choice. In our favorite game, however, he's traded his questionable ethics for one thing, helping you crush your enemies with style. Let's dive in before Tyrion drinks all the wine. Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer, the golden child of House Lannister, the man who killed the Mad King, lost a hand, and somehow gained our sympathy despite that whole thing with his sister. Jaime's life is a roller coaster of bad decisions and even worse, PR. But in this game, all he wants to do is make your enemies suffer in glorious, beautifully stacked weakness attacks. A redemption arc worthy of a standing ovation, or at least a polite golf clap. Recruiting Jaime Lannister is easier than winning a Lannister argument, but not by much. You'll need 50 black diamonds to grab him from the shop, or you can wait for events like the summer dance or recruitment pass for a discount. These events are your best chance to pick him up without selling your soul, or worse, your wine stash, to Tyrion. And trust me, once you've got Jaime, you'll feel as smug as Tywin Lannister during tax season. Now let's talk about Jaime's bread and butter, weakness synergy. Imagine this. Every time your troops heal, Jaime's troops stop their normal attacks and go full beast mode with weakness attacks. These attacks don't just hit the weakest enemy lineup, they also laugh in the face of disarm effects. Sorry, Cersei, you can't stop this train. As the battle rages on, these weakness attacks stack damage like wildfire, making Jaime stronger and deadlier the longer he's in the fight. It's the Lannister equivalent of compounding interest, but in pain and suffering. Then there's his awakening skill, Hear Me Roar. And roar he does. It supercharges his weakness attacks, increasing their damage multiplier and making your troops immune to disarm. Basically, it's like Jaime shouting, "You can't stop me," to commanders like Daenerys, Cersei, and Margaery. But here's the catch. Jaime, without healers, is about as useful as Joffrey in a sword fight. You need commanders like Latz, Drake, or Enzo to keep those heals flowing. No healers, no weakness attacks, and that, my friends, is as tragic as Jaime's love life. Jaime is the Swiss Army knife of commanders. He's phenomenal against rebel leaders, especially those with bloated health pools. Because nothing says Lannister superiority like stacking so much weakness damage that even the game feels sorry for your enemies. In PvP, Jaime is the ultimate disarm counter, stomping on commanders like Daenerys, Cersei, and Margaery with his unstoppable synergy. And if you love focused troop formations, Jaime thrives in mono lineups where his weakness synergy can stack damage without distractions. Just watch out for Kevin Lannister. Yes, Kevin. This overly responsible Lannister blocks Jaime's weakness attacks with shielding skills, making him the unexpected buzzkill of Jaime's dominance. Oathkeeper is not just a sword. It's Jaime's VIP access to wrecking everything in his path. But this fancy blade doesn't come cheap. You'll need around 4,000 black diamonds to grab it in the archery contest. Don't worry, it's only as expensive as your firstborn child. Once you get it, though, Oathkeeper turns Jaime into an unstoppable beast. It boosts spearman attack stats to absurd levels and doubles the damage multiplier from weakness attacks when fully upgraded. Basically, Oathkeeper turns Jaime from pretty great to an absolute menace. Without it, Jaime is like wine without a corkscrew. Still good, but nowhere near as satisfying. In the tavern, Jaime proves he's not just a battlefield hero, but also a tavern MVP. With 5 stars in combat, he's one of the strongest damage-dealing commanders around. His 4 stars in leadership boost troop effectiveness, while his 3 stars in command make him a versatile pick. Add in his crit damage buffs, and you've got a commander who's as impressive in the tavern as he is on the battlefield. He's so good, even Tyrion would raise a toast to him, and that's saying something. Jaime Lannister is the perfect mix of devastation and style, making him one of the best investments in Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. His ability to stack weakness damage, counter disarm effects, and dominate in both PvP and rebel leader battles makes him an undeniable powerhouse. However, like any Lannister, he comes with his demands. He's heavily dependent on healers to unlock his full potential, and acquiring Oathkeeper is an expensive endeavor. And let's not forget Kevan Lannister, who's basically the protective sibling who ruins Jaime's fun. But all that aside, Jaime's strengths far outweigh his weaknesses. With the Kingslayer in your lineup, you'll feel unstoppable. Because honestly, you probably are. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you like it and want to see more videos like this, please like it and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.